Emotional suppression isn't simply staying calm. It happens when you repeatedly push feelings aside because expressing them feels unsafe, inconvenient, embarrassing, or pointless. You may tell yourself that you're fine while carrying anger, sadness, fear, or disappointment underneath the surface. Over time, ignored emotions can become harder to recognize, and you may react strongly when your emotional capacity is finally overwhelmed. Understanding why you suppress your feelings can help you respond to them instead of constantly pushing them away. Number 1. You learned that strong emotions were unacceptable. Some people grow up learning that certain emotions should be hidden. Anger may have been criticized, sadness dismissed, or fear treated as weakness. When this happens repeatedly, you can learn to hide emotional reactions automatically. Even as an adult, you may feel uncomfortable expressing something that was once discouraged. Suppression can then feel like maturity when it's actually an old rule you learned about how you're supposed to behave. Number 2. You don't want to burden other people. You may suppress emotions because you believe your problems will overwhelm the people around you. Instead of telling someone you're struggling, you say you're fine and continue handling everything alone. This can make you appear strong and independent while leaving important feelings unspoken. Healthy relationships don't require you to share everything, but they also don't require you to carry every difficult emotion privately. Number 3. You fear losing control. Some emotions can feel powerful enough to make you worry about what might happen if you allow them to surface. You may fear crying, becoming angry, saying something you regret, or appearing vulnerable. As a result, you shut down the feeling before it becomes visible. The problem is that suppressing an emotion doesn't necessarily resolve it. Learning to experience an emotion without immediately acting on it can create a healthier sense of control. Number 4. You believe there is no point in expressing what you feel. If previous attempts to communicate your emotions were ignored, criticized, or misunderstood, you may eventually stop trying. You might think, it won't change anything anyway. This can lead to emotional silence even when something genuinely matters to you. The feeling doesn't disappear simply because you stop discussing it. Recognizing when your silence comes from acceptance and when it comes from hopelessness can reveal an important difference. Number 5. You are more comfortable solving problems than feeling them. You may naturally focus on fixing situations instead of experiencing the emotions connected to them. When something hurts, you immediately look for a solution, stay busy, or distract yourself with responsibilities. Problem solving is useful, but not every emotion is a problem that needs to be eliminated. Sometimes a feeling needs to be acknowledged before you can understand what it is telling you. Your emotional suppression may come from learning that certain feelings are unacceptable, fearing that you'll burden others, worrying about losing control, believing expression is pointless, or relying on problem-solving to avoid emotional discomfort. The goal isn't to express every emotion impulsively. It's to stop treating every feeling as something that must be hidden. When you can recognize what you're feeling, understand why it is there, and choose an appropriate way to express it, emotional control becomes healthier than emotional suppression.